Today is September 30th, the last day of September, and we move into October already. I can't believe how fast this year is going. Hope you guys are doing good. I have about 2 hours today that I can play. So today what I'm going to do is just play with these boxes and just play. So I'm definitely going to try a cat. Veronica asked me to do a cat. Why you asked me to do a cat, Veronica? I don't know, because of the people I know, you draw cats and dogs and things very well. You're a very good sketcher or drawer, and I'm not. I'm not a drawer. You guys have probably figured that out by now. I can make things work, and I can put together kooky things and everything, but I'm not a drawer. I don't do realistic stuff, don't even have a desire to. But I'm going to attempt a cat, and it'll be a funky cat because that's my style. I like funky stuff. And I say style loosely because I don't even know what my style is. I don't think I have a style yet. I think I'm still learning my style. I want to be all styles, I guess, except realistic. I don't want to do realistic, and I don't want to do landscapes. Anyway, so I've talked enough. What I've got here, I'm going to show you the boxes real quick so you have a familiarity with the size of them. This is a toothpaste box. We use a natural type toothpaste, and it's called Jason, so we get that through the mail. We order it, and it's about the size of a toothpaste box, maybe a little shorter and a little fatter. Maybe a little shorter, maybe about the same size. I don't know. It's been a while since I bought regular toothpaste. So I've got that all opened already. Then I've got a little box here that my husband was going to throw away. That some contact lenses he has came in. He wears them to ride his bike. So I have this little box. And then I have an Oil of Olay box, which is about the size of, well, it's bigger than a soap box. About that big. And then I have another one of these sweet leaf boxes. So you've seen me cut one of these up before, okay? So what I'm going to do is break the boxes down all into individual pieces. I'm going to cut them all the places where there's scoring. You don't have to do that, but that's what I like to do. So I'm going to do that. I'll put it in fast forward, and when I get done with that, I'll come back for a second and let you know what my next step's going to be. Okay, I have all my box shapes cut out. Not my shapes, but the box pieces cut apart. And what I want to do is eliminate what I'm not going to work with so my mind's not pulled in that direction. I want to focus on one thing at a time. So this might wind up being more than one video, depending on how long it takes me to do each one. I'm going to make a cat first. So I just need to decide which box I want to use for the cat. Do I want to use one that's more squared off and have more space on it? Or do I want to use the tall, skinny-ish looking one, or the super, super tall, skinny box? That'd be a super skinny cat. Be kind of cool, actually. Or this one, which is kind of in between. I think I will decide on the box, and then I'll put all the others to the side. And then what I'm going to do next is just draw out roughly what I'm going to try to assemble into a cat. And once I get that drawn out, I'll do my Stabilo pencil mark lines and start going over it with gesso and getting the pieces prepared. And once they're prepared, I will cut out the shapes. And then I'll come back and we'll go from there. I haven't decided if I'm going to paint or cover with paper or what I'm going to do yet. So when I get there, we'll make a decision and I'll let you know. Right now, I'm going to pick a box, and it's not going to be this one. I don't want a big chunky cat, although I created my very first pattern that I ever did. It's called Fat Cat. And it's a fat cat and a tall skinny cat, and they're just basic, just primitive funky looking cat. So I might make it look like that, but it's not going to be that box. It's not going to be this box. So we'll put this off to the side. Oop. And I need baggies for these, I think. And I think I will give out on this one too, because I really don't want a tall, skinny cat. I kind of want a tall, skinny girl out of this. So I think it's going to be this one. And there's a lot of pieces here. I don't need this many pieces to make a cat, so there'll be leftovers. Yeah. All right, let's go this route. And I told you what I was going to be doing, so when I get done, I'll come back and let you know what's next. Okay, I've changed my mind already. I don't want this box for the cat. We're going to set this box aside and not use it, and I'm switching over to the contact lens box, which has two long pieces, these long skinny pieces here, one little tiny, I don't know if I'll use that, and these little end pieces. How I wound up with three, I don't know. So that's what I'm going to use for the cat. Okay, one more thing. I know I keep coming back. Normally I would not do this, but because this box is so busy, the front and the back has something on it. It's not plain in here, so you can see what I'm doing really well. I'm going to go ahead and gesso most of the cover that I'm going to use. That way when I go to draw and everything, I can see better and you can see better too. I know it's harder for you up there because you're up there, but I know for me, I need, the table's chipping some more, I need less of this going on. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay, we've got the basic shapes. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with them yet. I do know you're not going to get a realistic cat out of me. There's just no way. I have some canvases sitting here that I thought I might use, and I got these from Jerry's Artorama when I got the ones that I used for the little Misfit girls that I first started, and this is part of the Misfits series too. These are called Art Bites, and they're all media art panels. This is a 4x8 and this is a 3x6, and I'm thinking the 3x6 is going to be too small, so I might stick with the 4x8. And they come in a pack of 5, and they were really inexpensive. I think they were on sale too when I got them, like 20% off or something like that. So this is just fun little canvas boards you can create on. So let's see. Let's pull one out. Let's just have it ready. The other thing I wanted to tell you about was on the back of the cat. Hang on. Of course, it's nothing going to go easy when the camera's on, right? All right. On one of the backs of one of the pieces of the cat, it's on this piece. There's a sticker that's an R. I'm gonna save it. I don't want it to get cut. I want to pull it off and stick it off to the side here. We'll stick it there for now because we might use it. I don't know, he might have a name. He should have a name that starts with A, B, C, D, an E. So I don't know how the R is going to come into play. We'll use it somehow. So anyway, I have all these extra pieces left that I didn't do anything with, and I didn't do anything with them because I don't know what I'm going to do with the cat. Normally I would just create some scallops and flowers and things like that, but there's not a lot of flower space left. So I might create something out of this little space here. And we'll see what we get once we cut it out. For now, I'm going to go ahead and paint the cat. And I'm just going to paint him, I don't know, maybe red. Christmas red or deep red. I kind of want... Well, since I said red and they're both red, I think both would apply. All right, now I gotta decide if I want to paint the back of the board. Let's say we do want to paint the board. And if we're gonna use red, gray, and pink as our main colors, what do we want the board to be? Yellow? Maybe I'll just do a light yellow just to have a little bit of color on there. Doesn't have to be, I don't think it needs gessoing. I think it's already prepped, but you know, we'll see. It doesn't have to be perfectly covered. I just want to put a little coloring on there just to have something. And I'll probably lighten it up with some gesso because this is already darker than what I want. And it's the lighter of the two yellows that I have. Well, I am going to cover it all. I guess I wasn't going to, but because of the way it didn't do what I expected it to, so we are going to cover most of it. Let's just go with that for now. Okay, so let me dry it and I'll get started and we'll see what happens. Y'all keep your fingers crossed. Okay, I'm not loving this, I have to be honest. And I'm always honest with you when I tell you that kind of stuff. I don't love this so far, but I'm determined to make myself love it and figure out a way to make it something that I actually do honestly love. So, there's the cat right now. And I have these pieces here. And I was thinking of stems and things like that. And then I thought, kind of reminds me of a white picket fence. I need to paint it more, maybe make it more distressed looking. But I thought maybe that could be a fence, oops, on the canvas. And normally a cat would sit on the fence, but it's rather tall and I don't want to cut it. So I thought I'd make it like a fence that kind of rickety. It's kind of got a slat through here that it's kind of fallen over a little bit, and maybe the cat comes through here, or maybe the cat jumped on it and it broke because he's, you know, a big cat with a big tail. Who knows? Little cat with a little tail. Anyway, so I'm thinking this is going to be fence post or fence plats. Plats, is that what they call them? Planks. There we go. Boards. So I'll be painting on those. I still don't know about the R yet. So that leaves me with not much to work with. Leaves me with these little scraps here and where I cut out the cat. So first what I want to do is get these fence planks painted and fixed first and put on the canvas, and then I might get the cat put down on the canvas, and then I will decide what I want to do with these, and then I'll decide if I want to paint the cat, because I'm not loving the red, pink, and gray. I mean, I might finish off loving it. I might. You just never know. You just don't know about these things. So the R is still not, you know, in play yet. We're going to put that over there. And so I'll work on these and get them on the canvas, and then we'll see what happens, okay? I'm at a point where I have to talk to you guys for a second. I can't talk today very much because there's stuff going on around the house, but I've been working on the cat, and I've had the camera on most of the time, so you saw most of what I was doing. One thing you didn't see me do was finish the face because it's just so small, and I just had to keep turning the camera on and off, so I just finally finished it off camera. But I redid the body colors and the face color, turned it from red and pink to red and gray, and added the polka dots. And I added some little painting in the background, just streaks of paint to simulate grass and weeds and stems and things like that, and a little bit of blue into the top for the sky. And I just took some of the paper or box and painted it black and brown and tan, kind of mixed it all up together, and got a few little cattails here. I thought cattails would be suitable on a cat image. And then I had these cut out for the cat's arms, and I decided I didn't like them, so I was going to cut them down. And so I set them down, and I thought, maybe I should just move them down for the feet, because I hadn't cut any feet, because it was going to be feetless. And so I thought, well, I'll put these down here. I like that down here. So then I needed to cut 2 hands. And when I started to do that is when something happened that I thought was so cool. I had to tell you guys. I picked up this piece. It was just laying there. I just picked it up and I started painting it gray. And it was sitting like this, and I was painting it gray. And so I could turn it over and cut out the arms or hands. But as I looked at this, I just got this flash in my head of a pointy-necked dog. This is the dog's tail, and this was a big leg, and this is a little leg, and you know, the middle of the body. But I thought, that looks like a dog body to me. It just struck me, and I thought, well, I can't use this in my dog misfit because I really want to use the box design for this, all the box parts in this, and I didn't want to stretch it to the next project or whenever I did a dog. And so I thought, well, I'll just incorporate the dog on here if I can find other pieces that'll go with it that look right to me, or I can cut them out and make them right. But I thought, what do I do with a dog on here? So I was going to put it down here, and I thought, no, this doesn't look right. It looks too busy. So then I decided to put it up here and give the little cat a balloon. So the cat's got a balloon that's a dog. And let me show you the other dog parts I found. And I haven't cut anything. I just reached over and looked around my little pile. I've got a few pieces here sitting off the side still. Let me show you real quick. Got these pieces sitting off the side. And so I reached over looking around. I was thinking what would look good. I thought this might be a good hat. If it was a Christmas cat, that'd be a cool hat. Still might do it. But anyway, so I saw this piece and I thought that looks like a dog head and an ear. So I put that on the little pointy body, and I thought, how stinking cute. That is so cute. So then I needed another ear, and I had a piece sitting off over here that was like this. So I just stuck it like right there. So there's my little dog. And I barely even tried. I didn't even try. It was already pre-cut just from cutting out the cat parts. So I'm gonna color in the dog, and the cat's gonna have a little balloon. I'm probably gonna steal this little string from this tag over here to use for kite string, or I may just cut a little snippet of box. But anyway, I just wanted to share that with you before I started working on the dog, and you saw me say, and you thought, where did that come from? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna stop on this. I just tried to fall down the stairs, so my lower back and leg is not feeling so great at the moment, so I'm gonna go rest, but I'm finished with this. I'm sorry I couldn't talk to you through it, but there was just, you know, too much interruption. Let me show you what I have left over, then I'll show you a close-up of what we've got. I didn't use these pieces. I am going to throw them away. There's no point in keeping these. I could do this forever, you know. And I did not use the R though, and I am going to keep the R because I do want to use it at some point. So I'll stick it over here for now. But anyway, that's what's left from the box. And I could keep adding, but I don't want to. You know, you get to a point where you're like, I've worked on this enough, I'm done. So let me back out a little bit. There. This is the Little Misfits, Fraiser and Grover. So we've got an F and a G now, and it's box art series number, and I think it's 3, it could be 4. I haven't filled that in because I'm not sure if it was 3 or 4. I'll fill that in later, and I'll do that on the video, write it in. But these were created from a box on a canvas, a little board canvas, and Veronica, here's the cat that you requested. Just, it's a goofy little cat. That's all I can say. And while I was creating, I found the little pieces in the box that were already cut up that it doesn't look like a dog to me, so I just put that dog together. So someone suggested a dog, and so we have a 2-for-1, a dog and a cat. So Fraiser and Grover. If you take off the G, there's Rover, which is so typical of a dog name. But I like the name Grover. I thought it was cute. So here's your little close-up. Hope you enjoyed it, even though I had to fast forward through everything. And so we're up to G, which is a good thing for me. It's actually a miracle, to be honest with you, but we'll see. We'll see if we can get to Z. All right, guys, I don't know when I'll see you again. I'm having a floor put down in this room tomorrow, which will be, what is tomorrow? I didn't even mark my calendar today. Today is October 4th, so I need to mark my calendar. And then I don't know if I'm going to set up to video or wait till my room is set up to video again. So I don't know, but I'll see you again soon as I can. I hope you guys have a great week, and thank you for being here. I appreciate it. I hope you like little Fraiser and Grover because I think they're kind of cute. It's different than I expected, but cute. All right, guys, thanks a lot. I'll see you later. Bye-bye. Oh, I'm back. I just realized something as I was making some notes. I was so distracted today with so many things going on and so many pushes and pulls that I totally skipped over the letter E. We went from Dula to Fraiser and Grover. I don't have an E, so we're gonna have, I'm not as far ahead as I thought. So we're gonna have to go back and do an E. Sorry about that, guys. Didn't do it on purpose, it just happened. Okay, well, now we know, so we'll back up and do E before we go on to whatever the next letter, H. I'm not very good at my alphabet today, evidently. All right, see you later. Bye-bye.